Did you know that Next was in Leicestershire or not?
I didn't even know where Leicester was on the map. I moved up here from London in January.
Ah, relocation then?
Relocated, yeah.
Why Next? Why not anywhere else?
Being a homeware designer at Next is like genuinely a dream. As a creative person, you don't just want to be doing the same thing all the time. My master's course, I'm designing one thing, and then here I'm designing like 10 things a week. I really love it.
Welcome to Life at Next podcast, Megan.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice to see you. Nice to have you on.
Thank you.
So you are a assistant designer in our home product team, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. So where did that start? How long you been here?
I've only actually been here about 6 months.
Oh,
Still
wow.
pretty
Short
fresh.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty fresh, but I feel like it feels like I've been here a while now. I feel like I've integrated into the team quite well. But yeah, I moved up here from London in January.
Ah, relocation then?
Relocated, yeah.
Yeah. That's a right big move though. Like why?
Yeah.
Because you don't, I guess, someone that's probably, starting their career maybe do the other way.
Yeah, they'd want to go into London.
London.
Yeah.
So why come the other way? What attracted you to that?
Well, I'd been there for about 2 years doing my master's degree anyway, and I did like it, and it was really good. And I was going to like loads of parties and events all the time. I was spending all my money.
Typical lifestyle.
Yeah, I was like so skint though, and I was looking for jobs, and it was just that like the jobs that I could have got down in London, I would have sort of started at such a lower level, and then I got offered this job here, and I was getting offered a higher level, and then also a lifestyle where I could actually afford to live, and like where I could live on my own. I can actually afford to have a flat by myself, which is really nice. That was a bit of a luxury. So I just thought, why not? And I just made the move up here about 6 months ago.
So quality of life then has definitely improved massively.
Oh yeah. I can actually like save money now, which is like unfathomable before.
Be a grown up.
Yeah, it's good.
Nice.
It's much better.
And what made you come to Next then? Like, because I guess one part is obviously that quality of life better of that, but I guess you can't, like, why Next? Why not anywhere else?
Well, I mean, like being a homeware designer at Next is like genuinely a dream role, because like Next Home is like up and coming. It's like such a good business. So when I got offered the job, I just was like, how could I turn it down? I wasn't going to go anywhere else. So yeah, it felt like a no-brainer coming to Next, because I think if I were to go into a role like down in London or elsewhere, I would have been with companies that aren't as good as Next. So so I wanted to come here.
Nice. What is a designer? Because we have had a few people on the podcast that have talked to us about design. But what is it in your own words? Like, what do you do? Like,
such a big question.
Yeah.
Well, so like obviously we have such a range of customers that we are designing for. We have so many different like tastes that we want to design for, and so on the design team we're so like collaborative with like the looks that we're going after. And so I'm on the kitchen team, so so all your cute storage jars and your cute mugs and like anything from like table textiles to cutlery and like drainers and things, and so it's such a wide variety of products. Again, there's another reason I wanted to come here, because every day is different. You have so many different things I'm designing, whereas other companies I might just be designing like one type of thing like all week long.
Yeah, that's a really good point, actually. I never thought of that from a design point of view, because, if you go to some of the brands, maybe they're like a singular product brand.
Yeah.
It's like, well, what else would you design?
Yeah, it would get really tiring.
Yeah, like, you're going to have to reinvent it all the time. Right? I guess you've got everything, like you said, you've got so many different textures and shapes and
product types.
Yeah.
And even within home, the designers, all the buyers, designers, merchandisers, they all like move around teams a lot anyway.
Oh, okay.
So I'm on kitchen now, but in a year's time I could be on accessories or bathrooms. So like it's always changing. So I'm not always just like stuck on one area. So yeah, there's so many opportunities for growth and design. And
is that important to you, that variety as well?
Oh, definitely. I think as a creative person, you don't just want to be doing the same thing all the time. Like you want to be like expanding and doing different things and trying out new techniques and new product types. So yeah, it's really ideal. Yeah.
And was it surprising to Did you know Did you know that Next was in Leicestershire or not?
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even know where Leicester was on the map. Is that really bad? Yeah, I knew of Leicester, but like specifically, I wouldn't be able to pinpoint it on the map. So I came up for my interview. I was like, oh, nice, this is Leicester then. And it's only like an hour away from London anyway.
It's really close.
Yeah.
I mean, on the train, dead easy, right?
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's like Timbuktu. So
no.
But yeah, I didn't really know anything about Leicester when I moved up here. And I remember when I was looking for a place to live, I had no idea. So I called up the recruiter and I was like, please just give me a list of like places to live. And she was like, right, go in any of these villages.
Oh, wicked.
And I did actually find a little flat to myself from one of those villages, and I love it. I love it.
So you got that support as well from Next as you were kind of relocating as well. It wasn't just like, here's the job, sort yourself out.
Yeah.
No,
The more recruiter, she was like, I was calling it all the time, like, oh, I don't know where to go, like, tell me what to do. And she was like, don't worry, like, just go here. And I trusted her, and I'm glad I did, because I love my little flat to myself, which I would never have been able to afford in London. So I feel very grateful for it.
Nice. And how's that journey been then?
It's quite a big transition from coming from a master's course. But obviously the workload on your master's course, that was like really intense. And obviously here there's a lot to do. So it didn't feel like I was like jumping workload wise, jumping too much. But it is a bit of an adjustment going from my master's course of designing one thing, and then here I'm designing like 10 things a week. So it's different, but it's definitely good. It's a challenge, and I feel really supported. So I don't feel like I'm out my depth here. So
that's good.
Yeah,
that's good. So you're thinking, oh right, it's a good place for me to like keep taking on more and growing as well.
Yeah, my team are really good at like support. We all support each other. So you never feel like you've got too much on your plate. It's always a collaborative effort. Yeah.
What's been your favourite kind of or most surprising thing since coming to like the head office campus or the environment or this kind of world of work, I guess? Yeah.
I don't know if it's a surprising thing, but the thing that I love most about it here is just the team that I work with. So I'm on this like big team. I think there's like, I don't know, maybe 12 of us on this kitchen team.
That is a big team.
And we all just get on really well. And we just come in and we have a little gossip and just have a little chat about our weekends and chat about things. And then we do our meeting. Then we have another little chat about things. Then we get on with our working day. And it's just really nice to like come in. Like I thought coming into like a job like this, it'd be like head down all the time, like get on with it. But no, it's like, I feel like the people come first often. So it's a really nice environment to be in.
Yeah, I think that's so true. I think that's true across everywhere you go and everywhere you look. And I've heard it so many times as well, which is great because, you hear that from someone that's been here like 30 odd years to someone that's just started like yourself, that people are really like at the core and everyone kind of enjoys the time being together, but then it's like an agreement of, right, we've got to get stuff done.
Yeah. It's like we have a little chat and then it's like, come on guys, we actually have to do a meeting now.
Yeah, 100%. No, it is really. And in terms of like is there any like facilities or anything on site or anything that you kind of like really enjoyed or surprised you?
Yeah, I love that there's like the restaurant and then the smoothie bar and then there's Phase 5 cafe and then staff shop. I love that. I love that like if I've got stuff on the weekends, I need a little outfit, I just go pop over to staff shop and then go get myself an outfit. I really love it.
No, it is good that I think it's something I've seen because I've been over the years I've seen it grown and there's stuff, more and more things been added that have like helped create like a community vibe. Yeah. You know, it's not just the restaurant. Yeah. There's a place to go and have like more casual meetings in the like lounge area as well. And like you say, there's the staff shop, which has always been there. Yeah. But then there's other things and there's more new things coming all the time. Yeah. So there's like these little perks that we can all tap into.
Yeah. It's just like you're spending all day here, but it's okay because you've got like so many little places you can go to. It's not just like you're stuck in these same four walls. You've got this like really depressing canteen. It's like much better than that. So.
And it's big as well, right?
Yeah, it's big.
Yeah, it's really big. Yeah, it's really big. Yeah. Like there's loads of space. There's loads of space here, and loads of different teams here as well.
Yeah, it's literally like a village here.
Yeah. That's the best way of describing it. Yeah, a village and a campus is. I think we use. It's kind of depends who you're talking to. If you're talking to someone that's maybe at uni, you call it a campus, so they're like, "Oh, it's that big." It's like, "Yeah, it's that big."
Literally, it's like a uni campus.
Yeah.
But adult uni.
Everyone's
Professional.
a bit older. Everyone's a bit older. Same mentality.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's it like work? Was home always something you wanted to work on? Has that been the?
Yeah, I mean anything homeware, anything like hard goods, anything. Like, to be honest, when I was going through uni and things, I didn't really know this would be the type of place I would end up. Like I didn't know exactly the kind of things I'd be designing, but this, like, working on home is perfect because, as I said before, there's such a range of different things you can design. So yeah, I always wanted to do something like this. So yeah, it's perfect.
And where do you start being a designer? Just curious on this, like, because you're the one who starts with technically a blank page or screen, right?
Yeah.
So where do you start?
So it comes down from, we start with our, like, the look that we're going for, and we start with like what we're actually designing. We have like a whole list of options and things that we're designing into this specific range.
Right.
And then we have loads of meetings with design and loads with our team about like the customer types and the look we're going for that season. And then from there we like find inspiration, and we go out on a lot of comp shops, and we go out and find inspo and things, which is really good. So some days we'll be, down in London, like looking at inspiration. And I went on a work trip to Barcelona.
Sweet.
Yeah, it was really good. In March, we went to Barcelona just looking at inspiration, which was it felt really cool. And then, so from that, we've got your ideas, you've got your different options, and then we just design a load of stuff, and then we pitch it to the team, and then we just make decisions and tweak things and then get samples in.
So it's quite a collaborative approach then,
Very,
so it's not literally one designer sitting there going, I think we should do this. There's a lot of thought for the customer, definitely.
Yeah.
Because you've said that a lot, customer profiles and types a lot. Yeah.
We think about the customer for everything that we do. And with the designers, nobody's in competition with themselves, with each other. We're all like working together. And
nice.
So we have our own stuff that we design, but I lean on the other designers on my team to give me any direction or what they think about things. And, we're always working together. So yeah,
that's got to be really helpful.
It's really helpful, yeah. Because at uni, I was just doing everything by myself. I had to call up my mum and be like, "Do you like this design I've done, Mum?" She'd be like, "Yeah, it's really good." And she hasn't got a clue. Yeah. But here we all work together, and it doesn't feel like there's no competition and there's no egos. It's just like doing what's best for the range, and yeah.
That's good. And is that even in the form of like constructive feedback and stuff as well? Maybe you're thinking this is great, and then all of a sudden a few designers are like, what are you doing?
Yeah. I think definitely when I started it's a bit of a learning curve, learning the next customer.
Yeah.
And, obviously we've got a very specific customer type, and I was so new to this sort of industry anyway. So when I first started, I think stuff I was designing was a little bit I don't know, not quite
out there.
Yeah. So they were like, "Meg, we've got to rein that in a little bit and like try this and this." But it's never like, you never feel like you're being criticised. It's just about doing what's best for, the range.
But that's always got to be the best thing, right? It's got to be, I'm sure the managers would be like, and the way I look at it, if someone's like trying to push them boundaries constantly, it's better to be like, "Oh, let's just go this way," rather than be like, "Oh, come on."
Yeah.
That's got to be a better thing, because you can like redirect the enthusiasm and the ideas in a certain way, and then bring newness in as well.
Yeah, you're never like scrapping your whole idea. No. It's just redirecting it a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. And where do you get in, like, obviously, like you say, you go on the inspiration trips, you do, you go on the comm shops and all of that. Where do you get inspiration from personally?
I find it's a bit cringe. I think every designer says this, but I find it everywhere. Everywhere I go, I just everywhere. But like everywhere I go, I find a little bit of inspiration. To be fair, when I'm out, even at dinner, I'm like looking at the plates. I'm like, what's this material? And like, what big these mugs and things. Yeah, obviously kitchen. So any plates and mugs and things like, oh, that's nice. And I'll take a little picture of it. I use it for my inspiration.
So is your camera roll literally just like random pictures?
Yeah, it's just like pictures of mugs and then a bit of cutlery and a few plates. Yeah, sometimes a drainer or two. It's really exciting. It's a
drain?
A drainer.
Oh, drainer.
A drainer.
I was going to say, where are you getting inspiration from a drain? Like I'd be keen to see
niche,
I'd be keen to see the design on that eventually. Yeah. And in your journey so far, you got to that point where you've seen some of your designs come out, or is that a little bit too soon?
Not yet. I think the first of my designs are going to come out in January. So it's about a year. We work about a year in advance.
Wow.
So January.
I mean, I love that.
Really
I'm all
excited.
for that.
Yeah, I've got these storage jars. I'm really excited to see.
Yeah.
They've got little pears on them. They're really cute. Yeah.
Storage jars with pears on.
Yeah,
That's
just
what we've
keep
got
an
to
eye
look
out
at.
in
That's what we've got to
January,
look. We'll get some here.
Put them in.
We'll put them there on one of the future episodes.
They're really, really cute. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going to buy them.
Yeah, and is that something that kind of you think is driving you to continually be in this role, or what is that driver?
I just think, I think it's so cool to be able to. You've got an idea, and then you CAD it up, and you send it to the supplier, and then it comes back, and it's like a made real thing. That just feels really cool. I think that's like as a designer, especially as a new designer, that's just like. It's a dream, isn't it? You're designing things and it comes back and it's like actually 3D, and sometimes it looks nothing like what you wanted it to look like.
Oh,
but still,
really?
Sometimes it literally looks awful, but that's okay. That's why we make amendments and we change things.
Got you.
Okay. Yeah, that's why we work a year in advance. To change,
to change things, to change your mind.
Yeah.
I guess you might have you might pick a certain colour, and actually when it's in the real world, it's like,
Yeah, well, I think also, obviously, we're negotiating with suppliers, and we've obviously got a vision in our head, and they have a vision in their head, so they may interpret the brief differently to how you think it. And obviously, they're limited to the things they can do sometimes. We want them to do certain finishes on ceramic, and they just can't achieve it, or it's just going to be too expensive, so they do something different, and it doesn't look how we'd want it to look, but that's fine. That's why we be flexible and we make alterations, so it's fine.
Definitely. And like, say someone's listening on this like episode now, and they're thinking about relocating, or should I move to Leicester, should I go to next? Like, what's one bit of advice you probably pass on to them or say?
I've always taken the view that like any opportunity you're given, just go for it. I mean, if especially if it feels scary, I know that sounds strange, but if it feels like a scary decision to make, I think it's usually the better one. I've relocated, when I moved down to uni for Cardiff, and then I went to London from Cardiff.
Moved around a bit.
Yeah. I did, especially when I went to London from Cardiff. That was quite scary because I didn't know how I was going to afford anything, and I didn't know anyone. And I did the same thing when I came up here. But I've made so many friends, and I actually really love the area a lot. There's so many nice walks you can go on.
Yeah, the countryside in Leicestershire is pretty good.
It's
actually.
really nice. I didn't realise.
It's really surprising.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah.
There's like a little through my village. There's a little river, and in the summer you can hire kayaks, and you can kayak from like one bit to the pub,
nice,
or down the river, go have a pint, and then come back again.
Nice.
It's really
I've done that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is good. It is good.
Yeah.
It is good.
Yeah. So I just think like any opportunity, I've always been one to just take any opportunity, because nothing's ever set in stone. If you don't like it, then you can just move. Like, nobody's forcing you to stay. Like, it's your decisions are your own. So why not?
That's a really optimistic outlook, I think.
Yeah.
Because like you're kind of saying I'm open to opportunities, but at the same time, like, doesn't work, so what?
Yeah, if you don't like it, and move. It's
like,
fine.
Find something else.
Yeah.
I guess now there are an abundance of things available out there for people that if you've got the right mindset and the right attitude, then
yeah, just go for it. Yeah,
just go for it. Well, thank you for coming on the Life at Next podcast.
Thank you for having me.
No, it's been great. If everyone's enjoyed that, like and subscribe. It's been a really good episode, but thanks for coming on.
Thank you.